truck, but I got a little helper today. You say hi?
Hi.
Are you gonna help Daddy? All right. All right, everyone. Thanks for tuning in. It's Jeremy with Pristine Grounds. Just gonna kind of go over maintenance and our equipment and things. Try to get everything ready, and then we're gonna make another video here in the next couple days with the trailer set up. But hope everybody's doing well. Hope you enjoy the video. Yeah. Yeah, we're not gonna be touching everything. You understand?
Okay.
Okay. Curious little minds are cute. You approve? All right.
Oh, wow.
Oh wow. What's this?
Oh, no. It's that. It's that. Oh, right.
All right, so we got a maintenance sheet to do for like the spring, summer, fall.
What's that?
It's to put fuel in.
Hand.
Yeah.
Hand. Hand.
Where's your cup?
Oh, no.
Yeah, you're welcome. Can you shush?
Shut.
Yeah, can you shush?
Shut.
Yeah, shh.
Go, go, go.
Hudson.
Huh?
Shush.
Oh, go. Oh,
Shh.
go.
Go over there and jump around then. Go ahead. Go in the back of the thing. Go back there, yeah.
Go.
It's kids, you right? Alright, so we got...
Go.
What do you need?
Jump.
Alright, so we're going to do maintenance on the equipment. I got a sheet for spring, summer, fall type equipment that needs gone through and things serviced. This multi-force here has, I think I bought it last year. I think it has like 450 or something, 450 hours on it. I bought it and it had 300. It's a 2022, 2021, 22, I don't know, one of them 2 years. It had 300 hours on it. When I got it, I bought the hydro kit and installed it on it. I bought a chute blocker and put it on. I bought a roller kit and put that on it as well. And then got the mulch force and whatnot. But we're gonna change out the spark plugs in that. We're gonna do the engine oil and filter. There's a filter for the hydraulic fluid as well, so we're gonna change that one out, as well as check the levels on everything. I don't really know how many fittings there are on the multi-force, but the walkers have a lot. So we'll grease anything up and maybe spray some stuff on anything that can't really be greased. It's a moving part. And then we just need to sharpen the blades and make sure the tire pressure is good. And then we'll look over the whole thing, make sure no bolts are loose. I put it on here as a quality check, but just make sure everything's tight and there's no issues with any belts, or, you know, just kind of look through everything. Oh, here, whatever. It's empty. You can have it. So after that, we got the bagging walker. It's a T25i. So grass collection, grass hauling system, or whatever. It's a GHS. But we're going to do the same thing basically with that. Spark plugs, engine oil, and a filter. There's no hydro filter, so we'll just check the hydro levels. All the fittings, there's probably 20 fittings on it. Get everything greased up and lubed up, sharpen the blades, check the tire pressure everywhere, and then give it like a wash. Probably wash the multi-force as well, and do a quality check on the bag and walker as well. Then push mowers, Just clean the carbs and the air filters. Make sure everything's greased and sharpen the blades. Quality check on that as well. This kid's nuts, I tell you what. It's 2.
Okay.
Nice, he got the hat. All right. Yeah, you got a hat. You're not in the, if you can't see you now. Oh, he didn't really want it that bad. All the still equipment, there's 3 blowers. There's only 2 here right now, but there's 3 blowers. And then all the trimmers and all this stuff will go through the carbs and clean the air filters. Make sure everything's greased. There's grease points right here. And then, you know, even on these type of ones, there's grease points on them. I don't know about this. Doesn't seem like this has one. It's kind of odd because that spins pretty damn fast too. You know, there's a box of extra blades for this. There's oil that goes in it, bar and chain oil. There's no grease point on that. But all the weed whackers are basically combi system. This is the only true weed whacker. The rest are combi systems. 1, 2, 3 combis. Just because I can switch them out and take something else for the day. Thanks, buddy. Yeah, you got a screwdriver. But then these as well have grease points right here on the side. Just the different grease that you would use. And it's still stuff, still brand. Yeah. Cleaning out the leaves. Good job, buddy. Multi-lube is for your trimmers, your oscillating thing. But the Super Lube FS is for the trimmer heads. Grease all these up. This is brand new. We just bought this one. If you realize this one doesn't have the clips for the trimmer rack for the trailer, because one of my guys didn't put it in correctly, and it popped off the trailer, and it was a brand new trimmer last year. So got a new one again. Got another one. It wasn't a combi, at least. It was just a trimmer. The $80 makes a difference. Just a little bit of maintenance. It's not too much, but it's a lot to kind of get through, pulling all the things apart, making sure he's not losing things, because he likes to grab packages of bolts and things while you're putting stuff together, and then they're just in his toy box or in his toolbox. Oh look, he's already got tools. You fixing it?
Uh-huh.
All right. Yeah. These don't get dirty too often. This one, it's not even that bad. You can kind of see light through it. Where's the sun? You see the light. But just give it a little. Clean. What you doing, man? Oh yeah? Looks like you're dropping stuff everywhere. We're gonna have to dig tools out of everything, huh? Uh-huh. That's fun. Here, I'll just put them down on the ground for you. That way you don't drop them. See, here's the inside of the filter. Nobody really ever shows this kind of stuff. They send their mowers out to have them serviced. What the hell do I need to pay somebody? Dude, that's set like $750. I think it's like $250, $300. Get your mower serviced. It's supposed to be plowing right now. It's supposed to be snow on the ground. It's beautiful, sunny, damn near 60 degrees. So put your inner filter in, take your outer filter, and that goes in. Just make sure she's wiggled back all the way. Some EFI, no carb. Now these don't seem to break. Well, they haven't broken yet, but the lockers break if you smack things or back it into stuff. Like sometimes happens. You swing that box around on the back. You don't realize you're a little close. You gonna sweep? Here, let me move these tools out of your way so you can get it nice and clean. The ones we just put down. We'll put. Hang on, bud. Oh, there goes that. All right. Go ahead. Now I got it. I got them all. Go ahead, sweep. Are you done? You already finished? Wow, you were fast. Fun fact on cooler engines. These are both basically the same engine. Basically the same engine. I think this one's it's a little newer, it's a little more power, but everybody probably has seen this cooler filter. It's yellow. It's like the one on there, it's yellow. The Walkers don't run a yellow filter, or they run a black filter. The simple fact that it's just a little bit shorter. So line them up at the bottom. They're a little bit shorter because the wheel, the back wheel on it, spins right beside the filter and it hits it if it wasn't that ½ inch shorter, maybe an inch. But so this is for the multi-force. And they were going to discontinue, I believe. I heard years ago they were going to discontinue this filter and change everybody over to the yellow filter. But when they tried, it wasn't working because they were too long, so they had to keep making these. Spark plugs, they all run the same spark plug. So, quit it. We got 4, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I also got an Equipment Defender backpack rack. So we'll put this on the trailer as well. Yeah, I thought I had a little container. No, get down. Get down. For my makeshift drain bucket. But it'll work. This is what I use on the walkers. I'll just put it there. Alright, so I broke it loose. Hopefully it's not too bad looking. So we got hydraulic oil, and then we have some engine oil as well. I don't get the 500 hour or whatever that extended, whatever. I don't even run them 500 hours in a season. You know, make sure the gasket is not on there. Which it is, so you don't want to leave that in double gasket. sure there ain't no mess on it. New filter, same thing, Cooler Pro. There's the gasket in it. Oh, just gonna screw it back on. You don't want to wrench it on, but you want to make sure that it's on good. Put this in. Once it's snugged up, finger tight, we can move this anything like a flow. Alright, so we got like a quarter left. We'll see where it's at with that. And add more if we need. After you get oil in it, filters on, plugs in, caps on. Go ahead and start her up. Dripping out of anywhere. I don't know if I wiped that off under there. No leaks, so you shut it off. And check the dipstick to see what your level is. Take some oil, hydraulic fluid. We're gonna put it on the filter, the rubber seal of the filter. Need to wipe that off as well. Spin a new one on. Take the cap off. There's a filter in here. Filter to catch anything that you're dumping in. So it don't go in. Cap. A good practice as well, especially if you have things sitting for a while. Just wipe the dirt and dust kind of off, so when you dump it out, it doesn't go into your engine or your hydros. While I'm pouring, this is the hose that it comes out of, comes down. So I'm just kind of watching the air bubbles coming out of there, letting me know that it's still filling up that hose. And when it's cold, like it is, you should just barely see it right there. So that's full. Okay, so I was just making sure I got all the air out of the lines. So hydro fluid's good. It's like that took forever. You know, it's like 45 minutes. So multi-force needs quality check still. This is a push mower, commercial. Personal pace is up there. So we'll sharpen them blades, make sure everything's
good to go with it. Clean it, check the air filter, make sure nothing's loose, get it washed, all the same. Blowers are done besides the hand blower. Trimmers are all done. These are the handhelds, and then the combi trimmers and weed whackers I'll have one as one. Those are done. I just got to put grease in the heads of them. This maintenance is done. It's nice. Don't match, but it'll keep our butt dry. Walker blades, if you see, they're different. They cut on opposite sides. So there's a left and there's a right. Right hand right there. And then this one is the left hand. We have these hubs that go on as well. These are brand new OEM. So here's your blade. It sits like this on the machine. So this is the bottom. This is the top. This hub is what locks this little. That's what locks it underneath the deck. So these go on top, and you got these little bolts here. Now this is to help you hit something or catch something underneath your deck. These will shear off. Your blade will just be flopping around in there, and it's not breaking the gearbox. This allows it to freely spin after these shear off from hitting something. There's shear pins as well on the drive axle that spins the gear motors. But so you just feed a bolt down through. So you just tighten these. That's installed, brand new, ready to go. Put on the walker after we sharpen it. Yep, get the oil changed. We will check the hydro fluid real quick while we have you going. So open it all up, complete access on a walker. You just lift this tab. You just lift this tab. So you check your hydro level. I mean, it's cold, but it looks to be full to me. That one's sealed, it's never been messed with. This one was replaced, that's why it's not sealed. This needs blown out. Battery looks like crap. Leaves caked on everything. There's all kind of grease points on this. I know it's not the best of the light, but here's a grease point here, here's a grease point. There's multiple on this bar that goes across right here. There's like 4 of them. That front bar, that's what moves your levers to go left and right. You got a grease point here. You got one on this down here. So you can't see it, it's on the underside. Oh no, it's right there. So you got one there. You have one there. You got 2 grease points here. You got one on each wheel. There's one back there. There's one on each wheel drive right there. You got all kind of them on the deck. So hydro fluid looks good. That's how you check the engine. oil. So we're gonna pull that because we're gonna change. Engine don't look dirty at all. Look at that. Looks good, but we're gonna change it anyway. So we'll throw that there on the dirt. Shut this because we can access. Now these springs help hold the deck up, but there's more. So these are there's springs under here, but they hold the back end of the deck up. But the deck itself can float, which is nice. This is stationary. It doesn't matter what you do, what you go over. It's gonna scalp or not cut a bunch of grass. This will allow it to go up and down while the mower contours differently. But there's other grease points on this and the shaft here on that knuckle, U-joint, whatever you want to call it. Now both sides are the same. You got a grease point, grease point, grease point, grease point. New filter's on. Take this filter cap off. We got the dipstick out. New filter's on. I thought I had a silver marker to mark when it was changed, but we'll definitely remember. Yeah, right. I'm just gonna change the filter on this. The oil looks really good still, so and it uses a little bit of oil, or it leaks a little oil, or wherever it goes, we may never know. But it's got 2,000 hours on it. It still runs great. I'm gonna like I said, we changed the filter. We're gonna just check the level. We gotta start it up so we can pump some oil back through the new filter now. 2053. Oh, she dead. If you don't got one of these chargers, you really need to get one. Little tiny bit. Just drop that on our charger. So we just need like the little tiniest bit. Just gonna drain that last little bit we had from the oil change, from the multi-force in we didn't use. Okay, so I greased up everything underneath the seat and all off camera because my battery is getting low. Everything under there took like one pump basically. And I have a fancy electric grease gun. I'll put 5 in the front, sit down. And all this stuff, I imagine will only take a couple pumps. Coming out. You just want to do it until the grease is kind of coming out. You know, you can keep going and push out all the old grease if you want, but it's gonna make a mess if you don't clean up. That feels dry. Now you can take these off, and your little gearboxes are under there right here. These gearboxes have a little screw hole, or screws. You can kind of see the screw right there in the hole. They don't line up. There's the edge of another screw. You can take them screws out. There's a little, I'm not taking it off, but you can add gear oil in there. Top it off at least. There should be a little bit of airflow in the tube that goes across. There's a tube that goes across to the other one, but there should be a little bit of airflow, so you don't want it completely full. But we got blades we didn't sharpen yet, but we need to get them put on. I mean, the ones on here are fine, but we need to get them put on. A little bit of a mess to clean up. Let's see if that little bit of time. Nope, we need a battery. We're gonna open this other side and we'll get the mulch force put on here. So we need it for a couple jobs. We got a couple mulch jobs and cleanups and such. It'll be a lot easier with the mulch force. Okay, so this is my blade sharpener, blade grinder. I had a Magnum-matic. I was really lucky. I picked this up really cheap. It was 500 bucks. I got it secondhand off a guy that I knew that closed his lawn care business. But you can sharpen. Because again, the Walker blades, the sharpened end is on the opposite side, so you can feed it through on this side of the machine, and then to sharpen this side, you can feed it through over here as well, so that way you can get those cuts it at the correct angle. You can move the wheel in and out with this here. You just spin it, but turn it on, it's just the motor spins the wheel. All the shavings coming off of the blade go through this little tube and collect in a bucket underneath behind the toolbox. And there's just a little cheapy blade balancer. So you can see how even it's nice and freshly painted. But we got them sharpened now. These Reaper blades are pretty good. I don't know if anybody else has tried them. I don't know if it's just a Walker thing, but we got the left hand, the right hand Reaper blades. But we'll get them put on whenever we get some time. So I'm finishing up this video, the maintenance video, and I needed to go sharpen the blades, and I had to film a little outro for the video, wrap everything up. But while doing that, I got a call about my father-in-law, and we were told a couple weeks ago that he might have cancer, you know, and then a couple days go by, he goes to the doctor today and they told him that he has about 3 days to maybe a week to live. And that's just, that blows my mind, that 3 days. What would you do if you had 3 days left to live? You know, could you say that you did everything in your life and that you're satisfied and you're happy, that you fulfilled yourself, you feel fulfilled?
So I don't even know. I'm not gonna put the blades on. I got the footage sharpening before I got the call, so we left, went and hung out a little bit over there. Now we're back home. It's damn near 10 o'clock. So our thoughts and prayers are with him. Hopefully he can get to the hospital. His liver cancer. So they can put a stent to kind of clear things up, clear the pathways. So his body's just filling with, you know, unprocessed. But he don't look great. Hopefully everything goes well. So we'll put this in. We'll put the blade sharpening in. That'll be a wrap. Thanks for tuning in. I know all of my 30-some subscribers, you know, if y'all want to pray, give me your thoughts and prayers. We'd appreciate it. He's a great guy. Her mom, but he's a great guy. Alright, Jeremy out.